Hello, friends and family. Welcome once again to this another new exciting evening. We are so happy. We all know what we just heard from Ash and his team on OP360 this evening. Actually, the topic for today was going to be that the free products will set you free. And of course, there was no way we could hear from Ash and his team this evening, the bombshell that they just dropped, and we go without commenting on it, except that we were not there. So, guys, do well to join in this conversation, share your thoughts, share your perspective, and of course, invite people to join us. It is always more fun when we all are actively involved. So, once again, I say hi to my crew, guys. You are welcome. Gideon, I give you the honor to say hi first. All right. When Gideon is looking at us and cannot speak, we say goodbye to any form of video conferencing platform because we've got the real thing starting off tomorrow with 60K O Connect. So, my brother Collins, can you say hi to our dear people, please?
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here again on the Empowerment Talk. Yeah, so you just heard what Star Comfort said. 60K is massive. It's a big deal, big deal. So, you must be fired up. I believe all of you are excited, happy, to see us on our own platform. That is our house. O Connect is here to stay. Star Comfort, thank you.
Sure, the excitement is real. I can't just wait, guys. So be ready to jump into the conversation, share your thought. We're happy to be for you to be here. So, Sister Fumi, hi.
Hello, Sister Comfort. Hello, Brother Collins. Hello, Brother Gideon. Thank you very much. I am very excited to be here on Empowerment Talk as usual together. And that is not just that, but I'm telling you, the news is not just exciting, but it's a wow. That's all I'll say.
It's war indeed because I was just beating my body. I'm just like, God, somebody wake me up. But then, yes, it's true. That's what we've been waiting for. Gideon, can you try again, please? Enjoy your bad moments while they last. All right. He is still fixed. So let's keep on going. Any moment Gideon is ready, any moment things go well, of course, we'll hear from him. He's one of the firebrands we have on this platform. And of course, fingers crossed, he shows up. So, guys, where do we begin from? Brother Colin, where do you want to begin from? I'll leave it open. Actually, Sister Gladys is here. I know that she's busy. However, the chat forum is here. If you are able to eavesdrop, then steal one of your fingers and drop a quick comment. We will really appreciate because we know you can't be on set now. So, Brother Collins, go ahead, please. Just say something. Yeah.
I'm just crazy about O Connect. It's always good to start with the big bomb, what we heard on Passive 360, from our own CEO, Mr. Ash Mofara, and Dr. Soha, and Mohammed Kamal, Engineer Mohammed Kamal. They were there all fired up. You can see the smile and the sense of relief, on their faces that at least, and now we have achieved something. This is one of the biggest milestone, to have a payable product in OnPassive. A product can take at the moment, never ever heard of 60K. Other platform, maybe they'll start with 100, 200, not even 100,000. They'll start with 100 participants, 50 participants, 20. They will just, scale. But we are starting with 60,000 participants on one platform. That will be a biggest, I'm still shaking because I'm just hoping. I say, God, you know what? You've already blessed this, this application. Now, tomorrow will be the moment of truth. You remember what Dr. Soa said? I can't wait for us to sit on that. And I believe they've already done all their due diligence. They've done all the testing. They've done all the capacity, the performance, the load, and now we will sit on that platform. What I just want to do, I told you, Mr. Comfort, maybe I'll take a picture of it, just say, wow, this is something,
right.
Just to look the first face of O Connect. It's massive. And we're talking
Come
about
on.
what? We move on to 100K. A few days after tomorrow, you know, going forward, 100K, 200, maybe we'll hit a million or trillion. Who knows? This is it. This is all connect for us. You know, the power of AI, automated system. Woo! Can't wait.
I know, Sister Fumi, it's just so sweet when Brother Colin starts talking, and the first word he uses is your sweetheart word, scalability, as my brother Vincent calls it. You know what that means? Because we have seen these platforms come and go. We have seen video conferencing platforms come and go, right? We have seen those that have been scalable like any other one else. They start scaling up from 100 and so on. They have scaled up to the maximum of 20K, but they are not short from being epileptic, you know, such that when you log in and everything like before you discover people are just falling off, and but they will pay good money for this. Now talk. What do you think about the announcement of today? We're starting off tomorrow with 60K. What is that?
There's gonna be a riot, honestly. There are people that we are gonna give other people a run for their money. That is one. Then two, talk about value. I know where Collins has talked about scalability. I'm telling you, tell me which enterprise, which company, which organization, which conglomerate will not want this. I've not seen it yet. It's because they don't know what it is. But as soon as they have a taste of it, you know, we English, we say a taste of those, tasting is in the pudding. You know, you taste the pudding. When you taste the pudding, there's no going back on it. You finish it. You understand me? When it's good, you finish it. So that's exactly what it's going to be. You can imagine companies, especially conglomerates that have 1,000, branches all over, and they want to have a meeting where those in Asia region, those in African region want to come together and have a conference. I'm telling you, this is the history we are going to be rewriting, part of it.
It's just crazy indeed, because I was just shaking. I was just like, God, I know we've been expecting this. We knew that was coming, but the moment it drops really heavily. You're just like, you see the monster in action, because people start from scores, from 20 and then 30, 47, and then 51, and until they get to 2,000, and then we get what we get. However, we've never got anything like this. I can't tell, I was seeing like this girl in the movie, Maria says, how will this day be like? I wonder. So I just wonder how tomorrow will be like, finding myself sitting on All Connect. Guys, I can't wait. So Gideon, we'll just leave it. Gideon, you are allowed to interrupt. Anytime you feel that you have network, just break in. We will let you. So guys, we are struggling. Gideon is struggling with network. Any moment you see him pop up, I want to say, Sister Comfort, wait, or Sister Fumi, wait, I want to speak now. He's just doing it because he needs to talk, because his network is not the best. However, we really remain fingers crossed. Now, guys, the topic for today, because this was just an avant-garde, it was kind of warm up. Let's go back on what we have, the monster we've been waiting for, which is our dear Zegeate mon cher, All Connect. I'm speaking a lot of languages, guys. Clap for me. So the topic for today actually was and remains that the free products will set you free, right? And on the menu we had Omail, we had Onet, we had Otrim. Actually, the detailed menu was going to be talking about customers, resellers, users, and much, much more, because these are the terms that we need to know, to understand, to differentiate which is which, so that we use them correctly. Gideon, if you feel that I want to pop in now, just go ahead, say a word, and let's move on. When you try and it doesn't work, we keep trying, but you can interrupt anytime you think you're ready. Go ahead, bro. He is still. So, Gideon, can you hear us? He's freezing. He's still freezing. You can see. All right. Oh God, this is really this is sad. However, we're soon getting free from. We're soon being set free any moment. From in less than 24 hours, we will be in a different world. Things will never be the same again. So, Brother Collins, let's just start looking at the free products. We say the free product will set you free. what is it all about? We first, for all of us should know, everybody, every founder of OnPassive should know by now that we've got 3 top free products which are over market value, but however we give it out for free, which is Omail, Onet, Otrim. What do we mean when we say they will set us free? You know, so just touch a tip from that, then we go into our menu. Let's just discuss, guys. I want to leave it really free. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, so what are free products? You know, free products set the tone of the company. You know, every company you go, they'll always give something like a teaser. You know, you come in, you test. If you go to a fragrance shop, you cannot buy without tasting something. They'll put like a little bit of sample for you to smell it. You know, so too, you know, our IT company, they always give something free trial. Come in, have a look. You like it, stay in. But now we're talking about OConnect, Omail, and Otrim. You know, both they're talking about, you have the bigger version owned by companies. Those some company pay for it, and then you have like the normal one for normal user. You know, you have the premium, which is the one that business will go for. But now OnPassive is just giving everything for free. He said, you come in, unlimited, everything free. So these are the products that will showcase, you know, expose OnPassive to the world. Remember, they've already brand OnPassive. OnPassive is just spreading now like Wi-Fi. But now, how do people come in? You cannot start by doing what? Giving them something to buy. Because I'll tell you, I've not even tested it. So how do I know it's good? You know, even if you go to a food shop, they give you something like a dessert, like free starter for you to try it. You know, you can only take the starter. You said, if you like it, fine, you stay. If you don't like it, you said bye. Now, OnPassive is giving all of these, you know, massive products, the enterprise and everything free. Come in, test it. Now we're talking about how free products set us free. It set the tones, open the floodgate for customers to come in. It's about customers, those who are free users, those who come just to say, okay, let me just use it. I don't really care. I just want to use only the free version, and they'll be happy. They'll get so much value. Now, what will happen? You know, they will look at something within the ecosystem and say, oh, I like that. I like this OConnect. There's a meeting here. Why can't I pay for this? And now what happened? Now they started using the paid products, you know, participating in the OnPassive ecosystem, you know. And now what will happen? The founders now, we are all set for life. You know, when you talk about free, I just want to say set for life, because the value of these free products will open the floodgate for those who will come and purchase most of those payable products. We're talking about OConnect, one of the massive, I can't say webinar application because it's like undermining OConnect. It's massive because it's webinar, it's video conferencing, video and audio conferencing. You have like the other, I think you have about 6 or 7 different connections within this platform, OConnect. So OConnect is not just like a webinar platform. We talk about switch technology. Perhaps you move you from one platform to the other. You know, it is really a big deal. Really, really massive. But when we look at these free products, they will open that floodgate for customers, or you can call them, because all of us are customers first. And then when we start to purchase, we can decide to only be as a normal, regular customer buying the products because we don't want to make anything money. We are just coming for the value. And those who start to think like, okay, I can make something from OnPassive, take that button and become resellers. OnPassive now will go to work for you and started bringing customers on your behalf. But again, I always like to stick on that value, the value that OnPassive will provide. The value of these free products will set everybody free, because there is no way we can avoid it. You know, there is just no way you can think about the value of OnPassive. Those who have seen Omail, those who have seen Onet, those who have seen Otrim, you know, it's just crazy. Otrim for me is like, my goodness, it's just massive. Yesterday we touched a little bit about Otrim, but it's just so crazy. So it's a comfort. I'll leave it there.
I know yesterday I learned a lot, especially about Otrim and Otracker, you know. So that topic of its own. We will need to come back to this because it's so amazing what we have. We can never know it all, but then we'll keep learning because it's our new life. We are living this, and this whole new life is taking us to our grave when we are 300 years old, by the grace of God. So So I'm just very excited, guys. Gideon, do you want to try again, please? We'll keep trying. I can look, I can always tell. All right, go ahead. Give it a try. Let's see. All right. It's still not working. We'll keep waiting. Anytime you think you want to jump.
Please, can you hear me now?
Yeah, try. Just try. Let's see, please. Yeah, we can hear you. All right. So, guys, like we said earlier on, the network is not very stable, but we are hoping that at some point he's able to at least just make a comment, because we enjoy it when everybody comes from their own unique perspective. That is what makes the beauty of the whole thing. So, like we were saying yesterday, Sister Fumi Collins has made a massive overview of what the free products are, the value, and so on. Gideon, I want to see you moving. I have hope that you can also speak. So try, let's see.
It looks that way. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Having been watching us live for a couple of minutes now. Sorry, my network has been so bad. My name is Gideon Ezembale. Sister Comfort. Thank you, Sister Fumi. Thank you, Brother Collins, for holding it down. The atmosphere is actually boiling because we know what we have and affects all connect. But of course, I understand that we are talking about the free. As we go down the discussion, we will talk more. Thank you for having me here.
Right, sure. Thank you, bro. Thanks. Just stay there and keep on trying. We hope it gets better and better as we move on. So, Sister Fumi, like I was saying, so we want to look at these things one after the other. Let's look at who is a customer, who is a reseller, who is and what is the difference of all of these terms, and who belongs where and who is doing what. So you just pick any one of them of your choice, and let's discuss that, and then we'll move to the next. We'll discuss them one after the other, so that people can be able to pick up something.
I know I did a video on this one. It's a simple in a nutshell. We are talking about online digital space here. So who is a customer? These products are for anybody. That means they're free. A customer is someone that likes the product or wants to test the product or just is fed up of what they have in the market and they want to come in. It's free. You are not paying anything for it. Or mail, or net, or trim. They're all three of them are free. And these are over the market value product. So when you're talking about customers, these are people that are just going to come and use. They don't want to purchase any paid product. You understand that kind of thing. They just want to use the free ones that you are gifted them. You understand that kind of thing. Put that aside. Then we have people that are resellers. What is reseller? What is the word reseller? So reseller is someone that takes something in bulk and then resell it, in the traditional physical market. But here is someone that looks at a product like OConnect or any other product that we're going to be releasing and says, oh, I like this, I want to resell this. So they buy that product, own it. You understand me? Then they own it. Then they now resell it. And they're not going to be the one carrying OConnect all over the place and saying, oh, please buy. No. As resellers of the IT product, the company is going to do construct a website, build a website for them, drive traffic to that website for the products that they have there, paid products that they've owned, and they drive traffic to that website, complete or conclude or finish up the transaction process from customer or someone that is reselling or buying or whatever, and then put whatever commission that needs to be in their wallet. So that is the difference between a customer and then a reseller. A reseller is going to come in to resell paid products, and when I mean paid products, they're also going to be sharing the free products as well. So there's no, but there might just be users, because those ones are free, you are not paying for it. So you cannot say, oh, I am reselling Oatmeal, Oatnet, Oatrim. No, because it's not a paid product. So a reseller is someone that is going to take and buy and own
Right.
products that are going to be paid for, and then now resell them. But they're not
All
going to be
right.
doing things on their own. The company is going to be building the website for them, driving the traffic, branding them, completing the transaction process, and put their commissions into their account.
All right. Thank you, sis. Thanks. That was quite brilliant, and we really appreciate. And I would still like to hear from other perspectives, because people have their angles, various angles of looking or presenting stuff, and it makes every angle makes a whole sense of its own, and that really helps. So that if one person does not get it from this angle, they get it from the other angle, and of course, that is what makes the fun. So, Brother Collins, do you have any other contribution to add to what or who a reseller is?
Yeah, so Stafumi just explained it, really nicely. Reseller just resell. So you are a customer because you still consume the product, but you resell the IT product, the product that are sellable. But you are not physically selling the product because everything is automated. The system is automated. It's all done for you. The only thing you need to do is just tick a button. Yes, I'm happy to become a reseller. And reseller are those who want to make money. They are there out there to make money. So you want to make some money. Yeah, it's good for you. Click that button, and then you sign the document or whatever agreement you have with the company. And then the company now goes to work for you and do everything on your behalf, close the sale, drive customer, look for customers for you. Everything is automated, so it's all done for you. But now a customers are those, they are not there to make money. They just want to use the product because of its value it provides. There are companies that will come in, they say, you know what, we want to pay for this product monthly and, use it yearly subscription, or, most companies, do that. They already go and they look, they do their research, say, oh, this product is good, this product is good. We can use it for our company. We want to pay yearly. We want to pay monthly, and they will go for it. So those are customers, and then you have freebies like where we look only free booze. We are customers, but we are not paying for everything. We said, no, we just coming for the free products. We can use it as long as the company, provide it for us. Most of the people who are out there, maybe not really majority, they are all free users. That's why the company say, you know what, I know sometimes you don't really have money. Come and use the free one for us, the free version, and it's there, Oatmeal, Oatnet, and whatever though, and Oatrim, and whatever they'll provide. Customers now, company, they have their money, they don't care. They just come and they pay for it. Pay, give me, I want it. The day I don't want it, okay, bye, thank you very much. And then resellers are those who say, you know what, though I want to use it and I'm a customer, but how can I make money using this product? Now they will be the one to tick that button, becoming resellers, though they are still customers. Because remember, who is a customer? A customer can be a person like me and also a reseller. Founders are what? You are a founder, but first you are a customer, you are a reseller, you are a founder. Now there's no more founding position. Now customers will come in and then decide to become a reseller. Means I want the company, I want to make commission from this product. So how do I do to make commission? Become a reseller. Click on the button, but it is all done for you. You don't have to carry something on your head, because none of us can sell this digital product. And sometimes I hear people say, oh, how will I should go, how can I get, my goodness, how can you sell digital product? It's like you tell me, take Google. I cannot sell Google. Google is a digital product. I cannot sell Amazon. This platform is designed, especially our own, I cannot sell O Connect or Academy. It is designed in such a way that the company will do it, because the company can locate the market, knows that, okay, this area, it consists of those people who are looking for this particular product, and they will target the market. They will look at the target market. They will throw all their effort there, get those customers on your behalf.
Wow.
Because you have paid the company to do the work for you. You tell the company, do it on my behalf, and they will do it for you. So, Mr. Comfort, I want to leave it there.
Wow, you leave it there for now. I have some few questions, but I'll let Sister Gladys say hi first. Or let's hear first from our brother Gideon. He has been moving. I know when to say he can speak, but when I see him moving, I think that he can speak. So let's give it a try first before Sister Gladys chimes in. So, brother Gideon, can you hear me, please? You may even turn your video off, because when the video off, it gives you a bit more bandwidth. I'm always confused with this one. So, can you hear me? All right, you can see the epilepsy still ongoing. So we'll keep trying. So, Sister Gladys, welcome. Before you popped in, I know that you were peeping. Yeah, what we were discussing earlier on, everybody was just sharing the excitement about the bombshell that Mr. Ash Mofara, the CEO, and his team dropped this afternoon. And yes, Gideon? Oh, he's gone. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go.
I just turned off my video. Can you hear me now?
Great. Go like that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Once again, really sorry for the network interruptions. So we are looking at who a reseller is. Of course, a reseller in the perspective of OnPassive is just that person who is using the product. First of all, you have to use the product. Like, you come in through the door and you have everything to yourself. Then you pick up one and use those that are for free. Some you could pay to use them. While you are doing that, you find that these products are very fantastic and someone close by needs them. Automatically, like Brother Collins just said, you don't have to put it on your head and hawk it on the streets or any of those kind of things. You find a feature very interesting in it, and you decide to share this feature with someone, a friend of yours, a workmate, whoever that needs that feature. Just check this out, and you can do this and this and this. The person comes in, perhaps that product is free, start to use it for free, and then goes ahead and finds another product that can be paid for. And that person will become, and by so doing, you start receiving commission. Automatically, you become a reseller. Of course, if you have met up with other requirements, which are not that difficult, it's just about maybe click a button, become a reseller. Then any other person you share the product with that decides to make payment for those ones that are required to be paid for, automatically qualifies you as a reseller, and you start having commissions in form of apples rolling into your bank account. So it is very easy. Like I have to say, those terms are just what it has to be for us to identify this person or that person. This is a customer, this is a reseller, but it's not so much of a big word. It is just someone who uses the product, likes it, and shares it with someone else. And this other person that is being shared with likes the product, uses it, and also decides to pay maybe for one of them. And then by so doing, you become a reseller. So the reseller, in other words, is just someone who makes commission or earns from using the product. Let me put it that way. Whereas a customer is someone who just use the product and doesn't care about making anything out of it.
All right. Yeah, thank you. We're happy that you are able to speak, and we hope that you keep it up with the network so that we can hear a few more stuff from you before we finally end. So Gladys, welcome. We're happy that you joined. Thank you for your patience. So the floor is open. The mic is yours. You may want to share your excitement about tomorrow if you want. Choice is yours, or you want to chime into who a reseller is, or just choose and say something. I know you can always do it.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. Thank you, Brother Collins and Gideon and Sister Fumi, for giving me this opportunity. Sorry I was late, but I am here now. Let me just begin by piggybacking on what our brother Gideon just said about being a reseller. I don't want to repeat what he said. He said enough, he added enough sugar. I'm just going to top a marshmallow on top. And that's the beauty of OnPassive with this, is that you don't have to be a reseller if you don't want. But I think the system has been set in such a way that even if you did not plan to be a reseller, you will be just willing to share the opportunity. And it's going to be easy actually to share now that we have real products. And knowing that we are going, we have tested already some. I love the video email that I can email. I've already written my emails and scheduled them, to be delivered for New Year in advance. I don't have to type on that day. We are going to try our own All Connect. It's going to be so easy when people can see the products, when they can feel them, when they can try some. They will come for the free and they will realize they need more. So just to add that is that in OnPassive, there's no reason why we should not share. We brought in, we were able to invite many, many brand ambassadors, founders, by sharing the vision with nothing that was there, that they can touch and feel and play with. But now we have what we can share. They have what they can play with, products they can use, and they will see that this is a company that has real products. To go back to the news that Ash Mufari spilled tonight, I'm just over the moon. I feel like I'm flying in the air. I'm like, somebody hold me down. A capacity of 60,000 attendees on our All Connect. Currently, there's no web conferencing platform that can hold beyond 20,000 because we are paying for 20,000 and we know that's the max on the main web conferencing platform that we have. And ours it starts from 60,000. That's 3 times over market value. 20, and we're just gonna keep going higher. So I'm very thankful. I thank God for this moment. And actually, I thank God that I lived and we lived to witness this history, because we are writing our own history that is going to be read for generations to come. And we can't be prouder to be part of this. Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. Back to you.
Definitely, sis. Thank you, guys. See who is here. Everybody's popping, and I'm just seeing blinks, and she's here. Blinks. Another beautiful face is here. Oh, thank you, Manjula, for joining, sis. Thank you so much. Welcome. We don't know whether you were listening to us and we want to just pop in and say hi first, or you want to comment on anything. It's yours. It's yours right now. Welcome, sis.
Oh, thank you. Comfort. I do apologize for the lateness. I was listening, but I needed to sort my granddaughters out. I thought, oh no, and I completely forgot. So thank you for the welcome. And thank you. Yes, sorry, I did miss quite a bit of the earlier parts. So it's a fantastic news that I did hear Ash saying, oh, connect 60,000. Wow. That is really unbelievable. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely incredible when it's all going to be live.
Mm-hmm.
People are struggling as it is with, the other things that are out there. I didn't want to mention the names here. And, like you get thrown out after 45 minutes or people, like things are just not working properly. And here, with the features and everything, I'm so looking forward to it.
Right, same here. Everybody's just excited. Good. I'm just like, yes, I'm just looking on my time. Oh God, I can't wait for tomorrow to come. I can't just wait to feel it. Right. So it's just interesting. And so I know you're going to join in at some point, because we were trying to the topic today originally was that the free product will set you and myself free. And we're trying to look at that, looking at who a customer reseller is, but people are still confused. What do I do and stuff? So, Collins, you've been silent for a while now. You know, the conversation, Sister Fumi started it. We want to make a quick round again, because when you hear stuff like, on the one hand, Sister Gladys says, you don't want to become a reseller if you don't want to. But if you listen to Gideon and the other panelists, they say to be able to make some little money, you need to click a button to say, yes, I want to become a reseller. So let's make this clear. So I am a founder. Can I make money if I don't become a reseller? Collins, you want to start? Let's just get a chat on this and make as much clarification as we can to get our people going.
Yeah, Mr. Comfort, you know, you cannot make a dime. Let's be sincere. You cannot make a dime if you don't tick that button, because you're telling the company to tick that button, become a reseller. It means you're telling the company, I want to make something, you go to work for me. As a founder, that's the first thing, because if you don't tick it, it's an agreement. The company cannot work for you, because you can turn around. Remember, Ash always says this, not every founder that have joined on passive came in because of the money. They came in because they just want to have that founding membership and then use the products and services and the solution for their own business. We don't know their aim, why they join on passive. Maybe they already have something in hand and are just waiting for this to happen so they can use it. They will pay, you know, whatever the company will decide for them to do, the company will decide behind the scene. But for those who came in first, you know, the idea was to make something out of on passive to help their community. You know, you must tick that button. Why not? Because it means you are telling the company, you are telling on passive to work for you. If not, then you are just a customer like any other customer. You pay a one-time subscription, and then you can start to get the products. How it will take, because remember, when we go 1 year, we have to still renew our membership, our foundership. Yes. And these are the things people don't know, because if, for instance, you take it this way, the other way around, Mr. Ajufara said, okay, founding membership is for life. There are people who go on and say they have pinned them down for life. You understand? People can make big fuss of it. No, my intention was just to see it after 1 year, but you just hold me hostage. But now the company gave us the freedom to choose. Choose where you belong. Are you in to make something? Yes, it is there for you. Are you in just for the solution and services? Yeah, it is there for you. Are you here for the free product? Yes, whatever your intention is, on passive has everything for everybody on this planet Earth, you know. So it's not a company, because, you know, there are things that people don't think. They think like, I can just sleep like this and you make something. No, you have to decide. What is your intention? Are you here to make something? Yes. Are you here just to use the product and services? It's good for you. Are you here for the free products? Yes, but you have to make that choice.
All right. Wow. Okay, I think it's making sense, and I'll keep on piling on it. So, Sister Gladys, if you want to add something to it, or Sister Fumi, you're smiling. You went on a bit earlier than Sister Gladys did, so maybe you want to go first. I'll give you the go ahead first to say something if you want, because I also want. Go ahead. I'll still come.
Like Bra Collins said, as a founder, I know you asked that question. As a founder, can I make money if I don't click the reseller button? That's what you said, isn't it? I would say, so if you don't click on the reseller button, that means you are telling the company you don't believe in what they've done. So why are you a founder? You understand me? That's one. It's easy for you to say that, but if you are there also, depending on your motive, you are there to make some apples for yourself, for your family, for your community, and then to be able to be a blessing and actually carry on the vision of our CEO and brother Ash, as in being another Mother Teresa, and you want to replicate yourself also in another set of other people to become Mother Teresas. You have to click the reseller button, because what do you want to give the AI to work on? What will they be driving the traffic to if you don't have owned any product to be a reseller? So what will be on your website basically that they are building for you? because they need to build a website. Have you seen a website that doesn't have either services or goods that they are actually selling, and offering to the general public? So I think, for as far as I'm concerned, I agree with Collins. For you to actually make money as a founder, you need to have that reseller button on. And as you have the reseller button on, you need to own some products for them to be able to. It's like you giving them something to work with. You understand me? When they are sending when AI is bringing traffic, the AI needs to be bringing traffic for a particular product. And if you are not a reseller, how do you manage that? I don't think you make anything. So you won't make anything if you're not.
All right. So, Sister Gladys, I know you have something to add to it. You might want to make this clarification too. Does it mean that the website that Collins talked about earlier on, was it Collins or one of you though, said a website will be created on your behalf, and then that website would now be used to drive traffic, or not to fetch customers, because Mr. Ash and his team will drive traffic to your website that they create on your behalf. So does this happen after you have clicked the button to say I want to become a seller? Is that when they now go to work on your behalf?
We all know that we're going to have access to the free products. So we want to have somewhere where those products will be, and those products will be in a website. But then in order for us to make profit, to earn something, one thing that we need to understand is that any earnings that we are going to receive as from the company will be due to products being sold to the customers. And so clicking that button again, as they have said, I don't see the big deal, because I will not be penalized for clicking it. And even if I don't click it, say for example, I invite someone who comes in as a reseller, and that person is active and goes out, comes and owns a product, one or two, and the company drives traffic to his site, or to his website, and out of the traffic is guaranteed, but we are not guaranteed how many are going to convert from that traffic to buy the products. But if someone, say one or two, buys the products or more, you will see the commissions, but you will not be able to take them, even if you brought these resellers in, unless you own the product. So what will be difficult for me owning a product in order that I can be able to get earn from, from whatever comes through that product. So the company, yes, will design a website for everybody who comes in as a customer or as a reseller. The company will drive traffic to the site. The company will advertise for us. The company will do follow-up for the customers or to the resellers that we invite. So the done for you part of it, as the company promised from there before, still remains. Nothing has changed. We were never promised the free products, but now we have access to the free products, and we have tried them, we have used them. So I really don't see again why it could be so difficult for someone to click the reseller button. Of course, the company is very careful. It's not forcing anybody to do it. It's a choice. And I believe to earn something, it's a choice. To make money, it's a choice. We have the products, they have been created, they are of market value, they are available to us. The choice is ours. How many do we want to own so that the company goes to work for us?
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate the clarification from all of you. So Manjula, so far, would you like to comment on what the other panelists have said, please?
Yeah, sure. Gladys just said it's choice. That's very powerful. Think of the word choice. So we've got that choice. Now, this choice in itself, right, the OnPassive is going to do everything for us. Yeah, with your website, and they're going to do it. So to be successful and everything is done for you, done deal, it's done for you, why not share it with people and let them be the success as well? Because as you know, everybody's struggling, and it's just so powerful with so many products that there is. there. So I think people need to seriously understand what OnPassive is all about, all the products in itself. And just by making that one little choice to success, we can share with many people, many people out there who's already using stuff like this, but at the next level where OnPassive will be doing everything for us, like driving the traffic to us and sharing these wonderful products that are so unbelievably nothing like what we already have out there in the market. So yeah, think about the success and this choice that you're going to make in helping as many people as a whole family of OnPassive.
That's powerful. That's just powerful and so fulfilling, thinking about that part of you being able to help. Who doesn't want to help? Because it's no longer about helping yourself, but helping those who need us. And that's empowerment. And that's just, it's so fulfilling. So, Gideon, I know that you might want to comment too if you want, but if not, I would like us to gradually start moving into what is the power of sharing. Why are we encouraging people to share? How? Because after all, if I click the button, the company goes to work on my behalf. What does sharing do to us?
I can take it.
He's trying to talk. He's muted. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear now. Oh, unmute yourself, bro. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sister Gladys, for joining us, and Sister Manjula, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I think this is the first time. Anyway, yes. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I was terrible. I was terrible this evening. My network was just over the place. It's okay. I'm better now. So I want to pick up from just what you said, Sister Manjula, about sharing. Yes, the choice that most ambassadors have made is to share. As a matter of fact, this platform is also to share our knowledge and also to help other people to understand what is needed. So sharing is very important. And I remember our topic has to do with the free products will set you free. That is going to happen if you share it. I understand.
He's gone again. All right, try to turn off your video, and then if it gets better, you'll definitely come back.
You're coming in through the old mail as the big door that leads you into the barn of every other items, every other product and services that we have. So what happens when you are in as a brand ambassador or as a reseller? You just share it. Just tell someone else the feature of OMail, which makes it better than many other ones out there. Maybe it is the security. Maybe it's the fact that no one can send you a mail if you don't approve of it, like no spamming. Maybe it's the fact that you can do text to speech and speech to fantastic features that are not any other place to be found. You can just choose to share one or two of it, and that next person comes in. As soon as that next person comes in, something has started coming to you, as we understand. And for the fact that you are an approved reseller, that is to say you have chosen to become a reseller, you are also on your way of increasing your customer base. And by increasing this customer base, whether they are paid customers or unpaid customers, that is, maybe they are free customers, which we're actually focusing on. What happens? Artificial intelligence kicks in, marketing them the paid products, marketing the paid products to them. And as soon as that is being done, most of them, I should say, will not take their eyes off this paid product. Let's say, for instance, OConnect. OConnect is going to hit the ground from tomorrow, and it is starting at where other products of his likes has never gotten to, with so many amazing features that we are yet to see. Who would remove his hand or eyes off these products? So
Wow.
people will, without knowing it, purchase these products. And then remember, these people came in as free customers. Now they have become paid customers. And of course, you have got your ground rolling, the ball rolling into it. So that's how I would like to say it for now. That it is very massive. If we expatiate it, I don't think we'll have much time to finish talking about it. But the fact still remains that if we share it, as many people that we share them with as possible, that is as much customer base that we're going to have on our own without even knowing it. Then AI goes to work in addition to that and expand that initial work that we may have done.
All right. Wow, perfect. Thank you so much, Brother Gideon. I'm happy that the network let you go through this point, because you've touched another thing which Collins would like to broaden on to keep it going. You know, we want to get every bit of information so that we're well armed and ready to rock the greatest shape of our lives. So, Collins, what else do you want to share about the benefit of sharing? How does sharing help us? And something Gideon says, when you share, you widen your customer base and stuff like that. So just go on that. Let's see, ladies, walk your minds around it as they walk. Let's hear from every perspective. And
there is always the power of sharing. You know, I always look at sharing based on the value, because sometimes I want to take my mind off, like, okay, I didn't come to OnPassive to make anything. I didn't come to OnPassive. We're already sharing anyway. We shared when Telegram came out. We share it because Star Comfort called me, Collins, you know, this is where we are now. You know, we can, you know, Star Comfort just says something. And I said, okay, I'll join you guys there because I want to connect with others. But that we were sharing, you know, and it will go viral. So I always tell, you know, when we always talk about sharing, people always get confused. Say, oh, so if I don't share, it means I will not make anything. I say, no, you don't have to share, because the company is designed to do everything for us. Like Brother Gideon said, it's just about you broadening your customer base. For those who love sharing, they will go to work and share why the OnPassive is doing. They would want to do their own to say, okay, let me get extra. Because at the end of the day, what will you be doing when OnPassive is working for you? You just want to occupy yourself and say, okay, can I share? Yes, let me share. If you cannot share, what can you do within the ecosystem? There is a lot within the ecosystem you can do, right? If I don't want to share, I'll go for extra traffic. I'm telling Mr. Ash Mofara to do it for me, because I can't share, I cannot speak. I'm not a good, I cannot speak. I don't know anybody. Mr. Ash, can you do it for me? They will go and do it for you. But remember, if you don't share it to your sister or your brother, they will still come in anyway.
Yep.
And when they come in, they will tell you, you know what? I just joined a new mailing system called OMail. How did you get it? Oh, I saw it online. I downloaded it. And what will happen? They will fall on someone, a founder. You know, nobody can come to OnPassive except through founders. So whether you said, I will not do it, I know a lot of founders will be greedy. They said, I don't want to do it. But remember, you don't tell your family members because you don't want them to come to join you on the same platform. They will still get it, and you guys will have meeting on that platform, whether you like it or not. Because they will say, okay, I have OMail, that sister, I can send you email through OMail because I want to send you video mail. Will you say no? Because you didn't tell him. You will come for you cannot say no. The person will send you a message on OMail. The person will still connect with you on OConnect. Though you didn't share it with that person, but you cannot say, I will not connect with you. Because the person is still looking for a way to connect with you. You know, but what have you done? Your greediness, because you don't want to share, the person have got it from somewhere else. Whether we like it or not, OnPassive is already making shockwave across the globe. It's either you start to get your own and say, you know what? Why? If you allow them, they'll come and pick your neighbor. So let me just get my neighbor straight under me. Come to me. Let us be on the same platform, enjoy the goodies before OnPassive will pick them out. Whether we like it or not, they will be in. Everybody will be in. So I will do my own part of sharing, or I will tell Mr. Ash Mofara, go and bring them to my side. Bring them, because I don't want, because if I don't share it, it will go to Sister Gladys, it will go to Sister Comfort. Remember, every little bit helps. And when they get it, you will regret. Whether we like it or not, they are coming. There's no way we can prevent it. They are coming.
It's unstoppable, right?
Yes.
You know, Sister Fumi, Sister Helen says, we were sharing Telegram for free. This is what Collins has been saying since the whole week. Collins is singing on this. Oh, Telegram. So Sister Helen says, we were sharing Telegram for free, but OnPassing would pay us for sharing. What a great opportunity. Do you think like this?
It's Sister Ellen, I'm telling you, when people say they don't, oh no, I can't share, I can't do this, you are already doing it. You tell people about the film that you went to watch. You tell them about the shop around the corner. You tell them about a product that you use for whatever that really worked for you. And then the person go and get it. The same way you've done that, you need to share it the same way. And forget about even that. We are here. 1,000 plus, no, a million brand ambassadors, right? How did we get here? By sharing.
Yes.
By sharing.
Right.
You don't have to force anybody. You don't have to say anything. Even the company said everything will be done for us. Our CEO, Ash, said we will even have videos. We will have templates, written templates. We will have the links. So all you need to do is share those things. If the person comes in, if someone comes in and uses the product, oh, well and good. If they don't, too bad for them. They will eventually finally see it and come back to you, or start looking for your link, or ask you to send that link back to them again. So when you talk about that, and if you're good with your word of mouth, which some of us are, Star Comfort, that kind of thing, it's like, hey,
I'm the quiet one.
Collins, are you sure you're the quiet one? It's like, Sister Gladys, Sister Comfort, Brad, Gideon, hey, I used the product yesterday called Omail. Have you seen it? It has, my goodness, it has video, man, video. And then Sister Gladys says, really? I like that kind of thing. In fact, I want to be lazy, like Brother Oliver says. I don't want to say anything.
Yes.
I don't want to touch anything. I just want to speak, and then the thing will just type everything down. And then you tell someone like that, if you are the one that is a talker, like myself, before you know what's happening, that person is already drooling and asking you, where can I sign for this? Where is it? Is it free? And you said it's free. Let me have the link for it. But if you are not, then don't do anything. Like Brad Collins said, our CEO has provided everything. Just make the apples and then give them back the money and say, look, I can't talk. I can't share link. I can't do anything. But you see, just drive extra traffic to my website. This is it. You understand me? So every corner you have no excuse to say I cannot share. If you are not a talker, you can use the traffic. If you are a talker, you can use your mouth and also use the links and also use the videos and also use the write-ups that will be given to us. And if you are not a talker completely, just share the link. Share the link. Like Brother Andy said, all those spam addresses, just share the link to them. It's like, okay, they've spammed me. I think I have about 216 today of spam, messages. Exactly. I pick up all those spam, whatever. I have it by the side. Then on the day when they give us the link, I said, okay. And don't forget, the funniest thing about our Omail as well? Bulk email sending. Bulk email sending. You can send a bulk email. So I will put it there. Let it rest there.
Yeah, sure. Sister Gladys, earlier on, Collins was talking about like sharing to your families. Even me, I mentioned this even yesterday. I've told people who are closer to me, say, listen, because if you don't go after your people, your family and friends, your father and his team, they'll go after them. And if you don't tell your sister, your brother, even your mom, I will share to them because I want them to I want to keep what is mine. In the same line, when you listen to Marty DeGamo, he will say, for those of us who are brand ambassadors and active founders, why don't we just reach out for the mangoes that are near, the fruits that are just nearer to others? You can just send your own hand and harvest it. And let Mr. Al Mufari and his team go after the ones that are at the top of the tree. You know, so here in this sense, Sister Gladys, what is the importance of sharing with family? You know, sharing the free products with family.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Nice question. I think we can all agree that, most families are communal. I'm going to speak about the African culture, especially because I know we are very, very communal. A lot of sharing going on. When one is hurting, the other one is hurting. We depend on each other so much. And that does not take the credit from other cultures that you don't. But I'm going to narrow myself, to speak what I'm very conversant with. You find that if you have maybe an uncle who is well-to-do, that the uncle tends to carry the burden of the whole family. But the beauty of it is that when you have an opportunity like on passive and you bring in loved ones, you know that you have changed that family and the generation of that family for years to come. So why not share with family? They are the closest. Yes, can they sometimes become the most difficult people to handle or to understand the business or to do what they are required to do? Given, yes, we have seen that, we have heard that, but I think it's good to have that empathy also to educate family. Sharing this link is important in this sense, especially the link of on passive. Anybody that you share with is coded to you as long as they come through that link. Even if they don't become a customer or a reseller sooner, at some point they're going to have to come. So family mostly is word of mouth, just as we have been doing. The other ones that we cannot reach, yes, the company can do it for us. But I think in order for us to be open to this idea of sharing, we have to kind of get over trying to control what the reaction or the response of the people is going to be when we share, because I think we are limiting ourselves in that sense. See, when we had pending founders, I had so many founders telling me that I wish I had shared about on passive, because when we were given that chance of pending accounts, the people who benefited most are the people who generously shared about on passive. It's going to be the same thing with sharing the products, the free products with our family, with our loved ones. As Gideon said and Brother Collins, widening the base. It's not about the money, but widening the base, educating more people and making more people aware. Because at some point down the road, they're going to hear about it. And since On Passive has something for everyone, you might not use all the products, but sure you will find someone in On Passive, something in On Passive for you to use. So I think there is power in sharing. Just share. Don't stress on whether they are going to accept it or not, as long as you are not spamming them. Just share and move on. At the right time, they will come in. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, Sister Gladys. And there's something I heard too about, I think it was in one of the corporate, or heard from one of the leaders, which means that the team, the media team, the all media team has a hand in our sharing too, which means when you share, for example, if I share and someone signs on and starts using Omail, all media comes after them. So you see this thing you are using for free with all this value you've got in it. There's some jewels hanging up there. Why not just have a look at it? That's when they lay their fingers on All Connect and say, oh my God, what is this? I'm getting it. So it's all about us communicating. It's all you active, then do just a tiny thing of pointing your finger to it. Leave the rest for Mr. Ash Mufare and his team. They are there. They are almost like omnipresent, because wherever you go, they are there. Because artificial intelligence points them, say, listen, they're here, there's one here, there's one there. So why not share? Why leave it? Because if all of us can testify when we were doing the presentations, Sister Gladys, even you, Sister Fumi, you this story concerns you, got one of yours, you go and know about On Passive, you keep it to yourself. Before you discover your blood brother or blood sister is talking about On Passive, say, how do you know about it? You say, oh, somebody brought me in. Say, why did you not tell me? Why did you not tell me? Because it and kept it to ourselves. We need to learn and move on fast and powerfully. This is our new life. this is the greatest shape of it. Let's live it to the fullest, because everything is just made very, very easy for us. So Manjula, I would like you to start something new, another way. It's already time, but let's just round up with this point. I think we'll make the last round on this, because it's also important, right? Because Happy Collins is back so that he hears this. This is the last round, and Manjula, you will start this. You know, we know that the moment we're out there, we're actually ready. We're as good to go. You know, when they release our referral links, we click the button to become resellers. They drive traffic to us, to our business. The same like they will drive traffic to people who will be joining through our referral links. So what is the difference? What's the benefit of me being a founder when I'll be receiving the same traffic like somebody who joins after me or through me? What is the benefit? What's the difference? Manjula, you may go first. Let's make a round on it. By the time we go around the various perspectives, we'll put everything into one.
I believe that is your question the difference between the difference between the ambassadors and the resellers?
Yes, and
is that the question you're asking? Yeah, sorry, yes. I'm a bit confused.
It's all right. Okay. Sure.
Okay, the difference is that we are part of something huge that we have been. We are the founders, the ambassadors from day one. We've been part of it for 4 years, right? 4 years, and we're finally coming to the day when it's actually all happening for real. Now, the resellers, they may have missed the chance of becoming a founder, becoming an ambassador in the time that it's been working on this project for 4 years, right? But everybody has that chance of coming into this on passive, which is going to make a huge difference to people, right, to humanity. So nobody's actually left behind. So even as a reseller, don't think to yourself, oh, okay, I'm not an ambassador, but I'm a reseller. No, we're all going to be more or less the same. We're going to have our business success because on passive's going to be working for us behind the scenes, right? Bringing the traffic, sharing. Again, sharing is the most key word tonight. Yeah. So, right. and you know, I just want to touch base on the sharing bit again, if you don't mind.
Sure, definitely.
You know, everybody is actually more or less everybody, I would say, is using emails. Okay, it's a free product, email and ONET. But email, you can't go with it. It's a means of communication now with the emails, especially sending the files and attachments and so forth. Now, every day, like Fumi said, we're always sharing something or the other to people, and they have no idea what we are actually sharing. Like, for example, film. Everybody's going on and on about this Avatar, right? Oh, this movie Avatar is there. Oh, what's it about? People may like it, people may not like it. Yet, here, what we have here is that people are actually using these products every day anyway. So would it not make sense? Ask yourself that question. Would it not make sense to have an open mind and see what all this email and all the on passive is all about, and the products, what it's all about, what AI is all about? Because this is the future, which is here now, that people need to get into and have more secure level, right? And like I said, email, everybody uses email. Even if they don't have it, they still set it up and use email. So guys, be open-minded, find out what it's all about and join. You know, as a reseller, you will still benefit. You will benefit as a customer as well, for that matter. This is in for everyone. It's a done deal, like Ash says, for everyone.
It's a done deal indeed. So it's a done deal. That's why we're all excited about tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So Gideon, Would you be able to speak? Maybe you switch off your video so that you can get a bit more strength in your bandwidth. So while he's doing that, are you ready, Brakidion? I just wanted us to comment on what makes the difference when they are going to drive traffic to my business the same as they will do it to the one running through you. So what's the difference between a founder and a reseller joining through us? People need to understand
All
the
right.
difference. If you and any other thing you would like to comment on, because this is the last round.
Okay. For the benefit of everyone watching us who may not be a brand ambassador, who may be waiting for the affiliate link to come up so that they will become resellers, I would like to say that the ground is actually level in OnPassive. In as much as you are in, irrespective of the way you came in, because all roads leads to Rome. Once you get in, you will win. But here is the thing. Even someone who is a brand ambassador that is not engaged, that is not sharing, may not do as better as some resellers that will come later. So we have said it. So anyway, let me just say it again. Being engaged is very important for brand ambassadors, even for resellers. Sharing, very important. Now, what is going to happen. For instance, these two things are not done by this class of people. Say this is a brand ambassador, this is a reseller, but none of them sharing, none of them are engaged. So the system will go to work only for them. There is a tendency that the brand ambassador will have more number of customers due to additional stream of traffic that will be sent to the person's this ambassador's website. Against the reseller, who will also have a number of traffic sent to his website. But the game changer is about being engaged and sharing. So if these individuals, the brand ambassador and the reseller, in any shape or form, are willing to completely get engaged and share as much as they can, in addition to what the AI is doing, and Sister Fumi mentioned within this discussion, there is also a way that if you can share with your mouth or with any form that you can use, you can as well pay OnPassive to share more for you. That is to drive additional traffic for you. So these are the perspectives. So if a brand ambassador decides not to share, but has a way of paying OnPassive to share more for him or her, he also gets to his destination faster. So it still comes down to that sharing, the traffic, the customers, the commissions, and eventually the apples. So we all need to be engaged. We all need to be able to share it, whether individually or you are paying OnPassive to do the sharing for you. But since we do the sharing through maybe free products, through paid products, eventually everything gathers together and makes the journey faster.
Wow. Thank you so much. So, Sister Fumi, it just came to, I don't know why it's only when I come to you that it comes to mind that we need to talk about our event. I think because you've been reminding us of it on the chat. So if you haven't comment, you drop and equally make a quick reminder about our grand event coming up on the 22nd of April, 2022.
So just to remind everybody, first and foremost, I love the way everybody has put it tonight. I'm telling you, I don't know why. Who doesn't like more apples? There's always a way to get more apples. If you can get a clean way to get more apples, you get more apples. So watch out for getting more apples. So talking about apples, this event on the 22nd of April 2023. If you are a brand ambassador in the UK or whether in the US and you want to be a customer or you also want to be a reseller, this is your opportunity. All roads will be leading to Manchester, Mercure, Piccadilly Hotel on the 22nd of April 2023. If you are if you are interested, please don't just come empty-handed. Bring someone along. 2 tickets. If you don't want to have a buffet and get to know each other, 15 quid. If you want to have a buffet, about 33 pounds something, the website is there. Don't quote me on the price. Just go to the website and then you can get your ticket. I'm telling you, this is where there are people coming from Europe, there are people coming from the USA. So those of us that are brand ambassadors that have potential customers and resellers that are waiting, this is the opportunity of where to bring them. Smart dressing, make sure it's a business meeting, man, so make sure you're well dressed. You understand me? Smart dressing. So please save the date, 22nd April 2023. And please, there are lots of hotels around that area, but it would be nice for us as Perseverance brand ambassadors to fill that hotel up, and we'll call it a day. Call it's like that weekend is us, we just block it off totally. So please save the date, get your ticket on time, book your hotel on time, and please make sure you show up. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Yes. So, Brother Collins, we're not losing the track. You still need to share your own perspective from the benefit. What is the difference in terms of who benefits more than the other one or not? The company will be driving the same traffic to my website, just the same like the person who joins through me. So what's the difference between a reseller and a founder reseller?
I think they are all the same because it's the same traffic, right? So there are resellers that will come in and do better than us. Ragid John said, do better than founders. Yep. So being a founder doesn't give you the ultimate, it gives you the position. It's just about positioning. But remember, there are heavy resellers that are just waiting to see the light and then come in and do what they can do best. They know what to do. And they will do better than even some of us founders, So there is nothing about whether you come in, 2018, or you're the last person to come in. It just depends on your activity within the ecosystem, what you can do to make more. But as I always go back, I always look at it, I say, you know what, I always go to the value. There are people that will come into OnPassive. They are not looking to make anything because they already have the budget. They are coming just because they want to use the solution for their own business. And these are the people that will even go crazy with what OnPassive can provide for them. Because OnPassive was designed for that. It wasn't designed for us to come and sit back like people think about multi-level or all those crazy stuff. You understand? OnPassive wasn't designed for that. That's why I always shift away from that, talking about apples. I look at the value and what it will do to all of those companies. Just think about OTracker. What OTracker do to the Mercedes company, where they want to look at where their market is coming and say, oh, we are concentrating on here, when wasting a lot of resources here, where maybe in America, that's where a lot of people are buying our cars. Let us put our resources there. Let us concentrate there and make as much as possible. These are the people that will be looking at OnPassive for the service and the value that OnPassive can provide. Because they already have the money anyway. They are rich. But what do they need? Provide me something that is better than what is out there, and OnPassive is ready to give them. Talk about Academy. There are schools that are struggling. They have the money. Give me something I can do something, And OnPassive, I always come back. I said OnPassive is an IT technology company building software solution for everybody. Every company, whatever you are affiliated to, the company will build it for you. Come and give your command. It's like how do I put it? It's like a restaurant where it's like a takeaway. Come and tell us what you want. We'll prepare the food for you. That's OnPassive. Preparing all type of food. Whatever you want, OnPassive can provide for you. Whether you come in for the money, yes, there is a platform for the money. Whether you come in to use the tool and services, it is there for you. And as you said, Mr. Comfort, resellers, some of them will be companies that will come in, use it, and make much more money. Resellers, they have companies. They will do well than even founders, And these are the people that will look at it and say, wow, there is something here that we can use. Avon can come in and use OnPassive. Mary Kay can come in and use OnPassive because we have it. They are not IT company. They are service company. but they can look at our solution and say, this is a place. What if they come and use OMAT or OCommerce? We've forgotten about that. That's a big platform.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can come in. A lot of companies will come in and use OMAT and OCommerce to advertise their brand and their market. What about is it OPost? OPost is Bob Baylor. We have one where you can brand your this thing. You know, you can brand your company. You know, it is there, branding. So just imagine, we have everything. OnPassive is just there for everything. So sometimes we look at the little midget, but it is massive. And remember, I always say, the ecosystem, our digital product is just 1%. There are things that we don't even know. What about our data center? Have we forgot about data center? Only data center is something that is huge. AWS is the Amazon Web Services, what make Amazon one of the richest company. We are coming one of the biggest data center, AI driven, you know, mobile data center. You know, we're talking about multi-region, cloud-based, all of those things, laser technology. What again do you want? So honestly, we can go on and on, both physical and digital product. OnPassive is everywhere. It's just crazy. But what we have now is just 1% of what we know. That's why Mr. Ashford always look at us and say, you guys don't know what is coming. You guys, if you only know what is coming, you will have sleepless night. So
wow. Yeah, you know, thanks bro. You know, Sister Gladys, I'm looking at what Gabriel said here. He says becoming a reseller is a first step to becoming active and involved. Easy choice, decision made, right? You remember when we were doing the presentations, that was one of my best things, when I would differentiate between an active and an inactive founder, what would be the difference at the end, and so on. So, you know, when you talk about active founder and inactive, even though we're talking about traffic here and stuff, but I think it still goes back to sharing, right? I don't know what you think, but that I just want to say what I think, but I'm leaving you to comment on this if you want, or Sister Gladys, come from any angle, that whatever you have in mind, just. So I think that what makes an active founder is that person who shares the free product. That's what I think, but I just want to let you go from wherever you want to start from.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Yes, sharing is very, very important, and it's very, very powerful. But also, just to put a disclaimer, we are sharing what we know about our company, about our business. But our CEO has also mentioned before that there are other metrics, there are other ways that he can know what we are doing, how we are participating, how we are supporting our business, you know, whichever contribution. And I remember he quoted this, even sharing, you know, just sharing. I think through AI, they will be able to collect all this data. So it's good to be involved in some way or another. You know, you are not going to call people to talk to them. You are not going to make phone calls to explain to them about, you know, products of OnPassive. All media is there, a whole department that has been hired to take that load off our shoulders. But I'm going to say something, because we have said so much about the reseller and the customer, about brand ambassadors. What makes us stand out? You know, we are the brand, we are the face of the company, and how we present ourselves and what we speak out there to the public is very, very important. And so we are held at high standards. Number one, because we know OnPassive values ethics. Ethics is number one. Honesty is a huge factor, a huge key that our CEO values in OnPassive. So as brand ambassadors, there's a way that we have to carry ourselves to represent our brand. And yes, we have OnPassive creates a level playing ground, as our brother said, for resellers, for founders, but it also has its own policy that even resellers have to adhere to, have to follow, just as us brand ambassadors. And that's why, you know, the CEO is trying so hard to get rid of this mentality of teams, of how many people, you know, we go with the generations, you know, we are a generation. Those that we invite to the business, not as teams, not as, you know, so and so is under me. That's not us. So as a family of OnPassive, adhering to this criteria, And as we know, we only know less than 10% of what's in store for us as founders. So what we share here today is the less than 10% that we know. I'm sure there are other things, because on Passive being a level playing, creating a level playing ground for everybody, we expect the changes depending on how the company goes. The CEO and its team are going to adjust so that they can accommodate, so that everybody, wins. We are in need to win it. So there will be a lot of adjustments. We are not afraid of change. We are open to change, just as the company is open to change. But we know that everything is to get us better, ahead, better ahead and on the top. So we are aiming at the topmost. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sister Comfort.
All right. Thank you, Sister Gladys. We have really gone beyond the bounds now, but sometimes we need to go a bit that far. Guys, bear with us. We just needed to put a few things straight. So, Manjula, if you can, please, do you have any other thing important to add about the event in April? Because it's as important as any other thing we are doing here now. So, about our event in April, is there anything you want to say about that?
Yes, the event in April is going to be the mega event, right? That's the first launch. It's the launch of our UK and Ireland. And wow, we have people coming from Europe, other parts of the world, and you're in UK. So people listening to me in UK, you don't have to fly. You can just drive there or train it there. But it's going to be one massive blast. So you've got to be there.
Right, indeed. We're actually planning to go by bus because the excitement, you just want to feel free and relax and just sit. So
yeah. I'm going to make a weekend of it. Make a weekend of it and see many people, see Red. Looking forward to seeing Red again. Looking forward to seeing Peter again. Looking forward to see you, Comfort, and Funny and Collins. Wow. We met last year. This time is going to be in a much bigger scale. So nobody wants to miss this, honestly. You've got to be there. Be there, be with the big people, be with everybody that will be sharing one big family. So bring the new people as well. Bring everybody and anyone. So open to everyone.
Exactly. Open to everyone, founder or no founder, just come along. Collins, what is important? One major thing, one of the major things that we're showcasing event on the 22nd of April.
O Connect.
Yes.
O Connect is what we'll be showcasing on that day. So please come and feel it. It is there for you to come and enjoy it. Your own very O Connect will be a massive deal on that day.
Unfortunately, Gideon is gone because of his network. Yesterday, he said something very sweet. I asked him, Gideon, are you packing your bags and baggages to be here in April or not? All right, he's here. Do you want to repeat what you said yesterday? Are you going to be part of this event in April or not, Gideon? I think we'll end on that note.
Yes, I will be part of the event in one way or the other.
Yes. So Gideon says he will be there in one way or the other, because if he doesn't come in person, he will watch us on O Connect. Make sure you are part of this event in one way or the other. If I'm in the UK, I would want to come, because even if I saw Collins in Worcester, I would want to see him again. Even I saw Sister Fumi, I would definitely want to see her again. Manjula is surely going to make me a blue Indian dress, which I'm going to wear on that day. I will give a hug. So the excitement is real. And this is the benefit. I don't know if Sister Gladys is not gone. Let her add her voice to this. Okay, she's gone. Let her be. She did well though, because she's working. So listen, guys, if you don't come, make sure to be part of it, because bring your potential resellers, sit them down, watch us on O Connect and get this done. You don't have to come if you can't, but if you can afford from any part of the world, because the hall itself has a capacity of about 650, right, guys? About 650. Then the hotel that we're lodging on and where the event is taking place is over how many hundred rooms or thousands, I can't remember. And there are lots of hotels around. There's just a lot of stuff people can do. So try to be part of this. Invite someone. If you can't sit them down, All Connect. Just looking at All Connect, so and somebody will ask you, what is this? I've never seen a thing like this, you know? And through that, they will want to have a taste of it too. Who doesn't want to have something good like what we have, guys? So thank you once again, team. And I apologize to the family for keeping you longer today. We really promise we'll try to behave ourselves and behave really well next time so that we don't keep you really long. Yeah, so thank you. It's been a nice evening. Let's continue dancing into the day of tomorrow. See you guys later, guys, and love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Good night,
Or morning,
everyone.
wherever you may be.
Yeah, bye, everyone.